this point, you should have our essential question and then what you think if there's a difference between the word and or. If so, what are your thoughts on that? We have the vocabulary negation, compound statement, conjunction, disjunction, and then we need to define the following symbols. So after we've defined all the vocabulary words that we're going to use in this unit, we are now going to talk about Venn diagrams. And Venn diagrams are a great way to organize our thoughts and ideas, so we can kind of see where the similarities lie between those thoughts and ideas. So we're going to start off by drawing a Venn diagram. I'm going to go ahead and put like a rectangle here and two circles. Okay, and in this circle, I'm going to write, let's talk about this circle representing students who can play sports. And then we'll have this circle right here represent students who can buy prom tickets. So given these two categories and the symbols, remember our symbols were and, or, and negate, or not. Which of these portions represent and? So what I'd like you to do is use your highlighter and highlight the intersection or the conjunction of the two ideas, and I will go ahead and call this idea P and this idea Q. So which one represents P and Q? So I'm going to take out my highlighter and I'm going to go ahead and highlight in my notes this area in the middle. This area in the middle represents the conjunction or what P and Q have in common. I might also like for you to add that question on the left hand side under questions and main ideas. So which portion represents and the intersection conjunction of the two ideas. So we're going to go ahead and draw this Venn diagram again, but instead of writing out students who can play sports and students who can buy prom tickets, we're just going to represent playing sports, students that play sports as P, and students who can buy prom tickets as Q. So we're going to go ahead and draw another Venn diagram with the same ideas. We have our two circles here. One will be P, one will be Q. And let's ask the question, which portion represents or the disjunction? And I'd like for you to take out your highlighter and highlight the portion of the disjunction or. I'm going to use my highlighter and the correct answer, hopefully you have it, the disjunction of or of the two ideas is everything. P, Q, and P and Q. So we're highlighting everything that exists within the circles. Okay, now let's talk about all the other scenarios we can have. So we've highlighted both circles, which represents the disjunction. We've highlighted the middle circle, well, it's more of an oval, which represents the conjunction. So let's do the same Venn diagram. And you don't have to make it so big. And I'd like for you to highlight the portion that represents P and not Q. Or in other words, only P. So go ahead and take out your highlighter and highlight the area that represents P and not Q. And I will take out my highlighter, and we are highlighting only P. So it can't have anything in common with Q. So that would be this portion right here. Okay, and then for the final example, we're going to draw that Venn diagram again. Represent P and Q. And let's represent Q and not P. Or only Q. So go ahead and take out your highlighter and let me know what you think. So we're going to add that question to the main idea, and we should have only highlighted the portion that represents Q without any intersection or interference from P.